Welcome to Giddy Up Art Studio. I'm Juliet, and today I'll be showing you one of the best ways I found to let go while just having fun, learning and training your eyes to see in a different way in order to become a better drawer. This exercise will make you more observant and eventually help your drawing skills advance. I say practice and play with your art. If you don't have this book by Barney Salzberg, it's called Beautiful Oops. And you can get it from your library. You can buy it online. It's all about letting go and just chilling out about making mistakes in your art. Seriously, in my opinion, your mistake might just become the best part of your art. Or not. It's all good. So what are we doing? We're practicing blind contour drawing today. So what is that? Contour drawing, just regular contour drawing, is basically seeing and then drawing the outline of your chosen subject. So you'd be looking and drawing. That's contour, but blind contour takes it to a whole nother level. Let me show you. With blind contour, you really have to let go and just use this exercise to get to know what you're drawing better. It almost never looks like what you were intending to draw, but it does. I mean, you can tell that's my hand, right? It is just full of incredible, beautiful marks. That's what I love about it. And it's about practice. It's not about the end product. Or is it? I mean, I really love these lines. I think it's a gorgeous piece. I also love this image of my Pearl Snap shirt that I drew today using blind contour. Let me show you how I did it. You'll need some paper and something to draw with. You do not need an eraser. Okay, so what I have here is I put my subject, my Pearl Snap, up somewhere that I could see it. It could be anything. And then I have my paper and my Sharpie marker. And what I'm going to do is keep my eye on the Pearl Snap. I'm going to keep my eye on the shirt, and I'm not going to look at my paper. The other thing I'm doing is not picking up my pen. I'm going to keep my pen on the paper the entire time. As my eye moves down any line that I see on the shirt, my pen is following along with it. Okay? I'm taking my time. I'm doing each little mark, each little wobble or shirt fold, or anything that I see, I'm going to be recording that. It's really, really training your eye to see the lines of your subject. I've done this with kids and their stuffies. I've done this with flowers. I've done this with faces. Faces are really fun. Obviously hands. Hands are a really fun one because you can identify, you know what your hand looks like, and in the end, a lot of times we're giggling. If you're upset by it, it means you got to try again and let go and just see it as like kind of training your muscles. You're like Rocky or Roxanne, getting stronger. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit so you can see what I'm doing, but know that this is a slow process. This is usually a very quiet process. I might put some tunes on or go out in nature and see something, perhaps a building. And I know that I am doing my artist training. Like I said, we're getting stronger. We're seeing better. The better you can see, the better you can draw eventually. The other thing that can help you be a better drawer that this really focuses on is letting go. This will not be the only drawing that you ever do. You have to do one drawing to be able to get to the other. You have to do a bad drawing to be able to eventually do a good drawing. So we're always practicing, we're playing, we're practicing and playing. It's fun stuff. The important thing to do is to experiment and have fun. For more information, visit GiddyUpArtStudio.com.